Jack, Alex from All Time Low. Hello, how are you?
Good.
You must be feeling pretty pumped, right? You've just done the live lounge.
Yeah, it was awesome.
How did it go?
Awesome.
That's double awesome I've just got there.
We've never really played poorly, so, we're used to just being awesome.
Well, I'm very pleased. And the audience seemed to like it, right?
I think so, yeah. The overall reaction seemed to be great.
Because you got some brilliant feedback afterwards. Now, obviously, people text into Radio 1 all the time on 81199, and when they do, we normally just read out the positive stuff. But here at the BBC, we have to add balance to whatever we report on. And so, whilst on air, Sarah gave you all the positive feedback. Can you remember any of that positive feedback?
This is the second coming of Jesus was one of the things.
That was one of the things that was read out. Well, I've got genuinely some of the texts that came in that were less positive, and it's fallen to me to talk through these with you and get your reactions. So, first one that came in, bearing in mind you did...
Make sure you give full names and addresses of the people that are saying these.
Sadly, my sheet doesn't have the names on, but I can give you the telephone numbers later on. That's what we did with Dappy from N-Dubs. So, firstly then, let's talk about what you did in the live lounge. You did your own song, I Feel Like Dancing. Dancing? How do you pronounce it?
Dancing.
Like Ted Danson. I feel like Ted Danson. Yeah. Wow. Like your career's on a definite downward spiral.
Yeah. Let's not compare our career to Ted Danson.
Hey, he's done some good work. 3 Men and a Baby is a rocking classic.
You're right.
Let's get on to some of this feedback then. First text that came in was, not as good as the Scissor Sisters. How do you feel about that?
Who?
Have you genuinely not heard of the Scissor Sisters?
No, I know the Scissor
I've heard
Sisters.
the name. I haven't heard the song. But...
According to this piece of paper, you're not as good as them.
You know what? I believe it.
There's every chance that could have come in from one of the Scissor Sisters.
This band sucks.
Have you ever done that? Have you ever texted a radio station to say,
that was me.
Have you tried? Really?
Yeah, that was
Whilst
me.
you were doing the gig.
He really
you
likes
did.
Scissor
the Scissor Sisters.
Are you planning on defecting and going to the Scissor Sisters?
It's one of those
instead?
things where it's kind of, I set that as a goal for myself every time we do a performance. I rate it based on were we better than the Scissor Sisters, and
this time,
today
sadly, you weren't.
was a fail.
Yes. Next one, get the douchebags off.
Yes, get me off.
Is douchebag, is that an affectionate nickname? Is that an American thing?
it's
it's a term of endearment.
It's a cleaning product, so we have to take that as a compliment.
We are very hygienic people.
Yes.
Have you ever had your cavities douched?
Yes.
Have you? How was that
Just
experience?
before I got here. Awful.
Wow, on the road in the taxi.
Yeah.
That must have been very messy.
Literally
Yeah.
down the street.
Literally.
There was a guy just performing them
In the
with a
corner.
hose.
Is it like when you pull up at traffic lights and someone tries to clean your windshield?
Yeah.
Just pop your pants down.
5 pound colonoscopies.
Next text is, Coxie, hurry up and get these tools off. They're annoying my radio. Coxie isn't an offensive slang term there. That's the name of the DJ. Get these.
But also, it is an offensive slang.
Can be.
It can be. You big Coxie. Get these tools off. They're annoying my radio. How do you react to that one?
I like that they're annoying my radio.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
You're harshing my mellow. Is what that reminds me.
You're not annoying them. Their
No.
radio, which is a piece of equipment which has no real feeling,
Upset.
is
They
getting upset.
must really hate Britney Spears.
One word, and this is in all caps. Rubbish. And this one is from Nikki in Derby.
Ooh, you're dead.
Well, she lives in Derby, so we don't even have to talk about that. Yeah.
Are you cussing Derby here? Because
Careful.
It's Derby.
Careful.
Derby's a place. Because what might happen is Nikki might be the only person in Derby who thinks that you're rubbish, and everyone else likes you. But now you've dissed
ruined
Derby,
You've
and
just
in a kind
upset
of
everyone.
gang-style warfare.
What exactly is Derby?
What do you imagine Derby is? When I say Nikki,
It
from
sounds like
Derby,
something that, like a horse made
It
out
sounds
of
like
clay.
a Harry Potter.
I imagine it to be a horse made out of clay. Derby.
And you think Nikki's inside that horse?
Possibly.
And finally, if you thought Derby was funny, you definitely won't laugh at this. What's this poo? Says Justin from Gaydon.
Now that sounds like...
Sounds like a homosexual ninja.
Yeah.
Gaydon.
I am gated.
So, just for Justin from Gaydon, what is this poo?
It's all-time low.
Well, let me explain. Jack was recently douched, and
Douched.
the poo that you were hearing is a result of the douching.
Right.
I see. Okay, so that sort of sound crept out
This is a
on air.
we're talking about poop. This
Douching.
is see, we couldn't do that on the last interview, and I feel liberated.
It's good to say
I feel like I've
whatever we
had
want.
all these potty jokes pent up all day, and now
Well,
we
listen,
can
I'm
get,
pleased that we've got this experience. This is very much
can get
why
them
this
out.
is here. Thank you very much for enjoying that text feedback with me. Hopefully you'll do better next time you come into the live lounge.
I hope so.
We should probably practice.
Yeah.
I would. By these results, I would.
Yes.
This is a podcast from BBC Radio 1.